Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Dives. Today we have a special unboxing, something coming in from Milton, who actually had something from Mr. Eddy. These are some knives that Mr. Eddy loaned him, and now he's loaning me. So I'm going to go take a look at these. Probably something pretty spectacular. Alright, today I'm opening up my box from Mr. Eddy via Milton with my Rincon from Quiet Carry. This is the Vanek Super Clean, the one Valley Blade Works deep laser etching on. Let's get into this. Pretty spectacularly wrapped box here. So we have three different things. Let's go for the one in the middle. We'll start with that one and we'll have some other unboxings here. Let's see what we have here today. All right, what do we have here? We have something from Tasca Tools. Okay, interesting. All right, let's see what it says here. Tasca Tools model MIC Daddy version 2 M390 blade, titanium scales, backspacers, zerk, thumb studs, pivot, collar ring, serial number 7 etched inside. All right, some little details about the knife. Wrapped very well. So here we go. Ooh, all right. Sorry, my dog's making noises here in the background because he's wanting something. He's about to try to jump up here. All right, so here we are. Again, this is the Tasca Tools model MACK IS Daddy version 2. MACK IS Daddy version 2. All right, so here we go. Very industrial looking, very sharp edges. Nice clip. Good flexibility. Got a nice flipper here, a front flipper here, thumb stud here, multiple deployments. Very, very tip to blade handle ratio. You actually have a little place for a lanyard hole. It does have some sharp edges. It is chamfered, but this is meant to be very aggressive looking. All right, big hologram. It's not a copy, but it has a little reminiscence of a hypercut design to me, with that very sharp, aggressive blade there. Very Persian-looking blade. I wouldn't call this a Bowie. I would call this more of a Persian. I mean, technically, if you go from here, this would be a very long Bowie or Persian. That's what I call it. The action is very smooth. Wow. Dead nut centered. It's an M390 blade steel. Jimping up there. Yeah, very functional jimping for sure. Can you choke up? You can absolutely choke up. All right. So very comfortable. I love how this etching is done on the inside. It's very smooth on the outside. It does have a little aggressive on the corners, which is just, you know, a pet peeve of mine, because when I fidget with knives, they start to dig in, and it does usually, the way I always fidget with a knife, I always dig in right there. So that's just a pet peeve. That's why I don't have a lot of giant mounts. Let's do the front flipper. Okay, got to clear that front flipper. That action's beautiful, but let's see if we can do this. Yeah, so as long as you clear the front clipper, it works. I wonder, can you do? Yeah, you can. You just got to, again, you got to clear it. So let's see here. Yeah, it's hard for me because I have I have short fingers. Flipper works really nicely. Does it have good leverage? It's kind of low, so let's see here. It does get pretty good flip as long as you do a light switch. Don't know if a button, yeah, the button that wouldn't work. This is definitely a light switch sort of thing. You can go up high and go down. It definitely gives you good leverage. The thumb studs work really nice. It's actually a really great placement. You follow that up and it deploys super easily. Let's do the reverse. Really nice. All right, so let's go over here. Do you have enough? Okay, so you got to go a little high. Okay, let's see what's the right placement for my finger. I can do it. Just got to make sure you get the right placement where you clear it. Okay, very good. Over here, very good. And then definitely can use a knuckle flip, which is nice. Come over here. I can do that flip there as well. You always got to be careful when you do it left-handed because you don't have the clip like you normally would. So you got to find a good coverage to keep the blade going out. You don't want it going in and cutting you. So this actually with the nice sharper edges is a little easier to control, I will say. So that's nice. I think that's really cool. All right. Can I do a middle finger? Oh, wait a second. I absolutely middle finger reverse button, reverse flick. So because it's beautiful hollow grind, it's easy to get your fingers into the hollow of the grind, and it's easy to do middle finger reverse flick. You see that? Can I do it left-handed? I can indeed. It's a nice generous clip to get you up high. The thing is, I should be able to, is the angle just right? Oh, it's challenging for an angle. Yeah. So so I've noticed it's kind of like you're following it in the curve, so you follow it out like that, and it works pretty well going out. It's not one of these where you can go straight up. Now it works on this side, but on the left side it works well, but I don't know, it's just getting the right angle with the finger. Yeah, so better is to go a little higher like that. It's going to be like, put your thumb up here, and because it's a thin lock bar, it's going to be nice. So I do like that. All right, so let's look at this blade. Beautiful hollow grind. Nice, thick, robust blade. Beautiful tip. Getting in dog food, cat food, fertilizer, mulch, all sorts of good stuff. So this thing's going to work really, really, really well. I love how this right here works. That's nice. Flipper again. The front flipper works great, and the thumb studs work great. Right hand is just superb. Left hand, I can get the knuckle. Yep. I can do the flipper. Yep. I can do the thumb stud with the thumb. Yep. Reverse, just got to hold up high, kind of like you do with the regular, and make sure you're clear, and it works just fine. That's a matter of just practice. It's very consistent as long as I know where to put my hand, right? Every knife is a little different ergonomics, a little different design. I like that. Looks like T8s, maybe a T10 there. So it's zirconium, I believe he said. And zirconium here, that's nice. That's nice. Backspacer titanium, very cool. It's a thick slab of titanium. There's no weight relief or anything on the inside of there, which is fine. I mean, that's kind of what people do. Now there's some etching on the inside of there. I don't know if that's how he numbers the design. Looks like a 9 or a 10, looks like Roman numerals. I can't quite tell. So very cool. Very, very nice though. Action is flawless and smooth. So I'm going to assume those are caged bearings. Probably. I'll bet you they're skiffs. I mean, this is just buttery smooth. Really nice. All right. Very cool first impression. I like it. I mean, it's a design that's not quite my cup of tea, but I don't hate it. Let me put it that way. That says a lot for something this unique. The fact that I don't hate it. It's like Hypercut. Hypercut I wasn't digging when I first saw it. And Hypercut has since grown on me quite a bit. Now, the one that really has grown on me is I saw it at Blade Show. It starts with a C. It's not the Cortex. It's the Sun something. I can't remember. Anyways, but that's another beautiful knife that I want to check out. All right, very cool. First impressions are very positive. Really well done. Very clean. Very sharp. Very nice. Everything is beautifully done. Precision is outstanding. Blade is nice and sharp. Nice hollow grind. You see that? Beautiful hollow grind. It's going to be a slicer. Really beautiful as far as ergonomics for a grip. I've got big meaty hands with big meaty fingers, so extra large hands with regular fingers, double extra large hands with thinner fingers is about where you're going to grip. You can absolutely choke up, so if you got really big hands, you got plenty of room up here. This is definitely like a trigger choke up. Definitely do that for a trigger choke up, and definitely can do some pinch gripping with this. Definitely can do, yeah, that's really nice. So very comfortable. All right, so let's take a look at this. Let's zoom in a little bit. So here's that beautiful hollow grind. And that zirconium thumb stud, I love the design on that thumb stud. That's nice. It's actually really, really cool. Here's a zirconium pivot screw, right? And it is, I don't know if it's captive, internals, maybe there's a D-shaped barrel. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. Still beautiful. Beautiful titanium. It is smooth and flat, nice sandblasted. I'm going to say Zerk blasted or sandblasted, I'm thinking. Yeah, it's not stone washed, so it's maybe Zerk blasted or something. You got the nice, very simple, fully flush screws on this side. Look at the other side, fully flush screws. That means they go into the back spacers, so they're nice and secure in there and they're not floating. Beautiful back spacer, goes all the way to the edge. You got this big curvy clip. It's definitely rounded, goes in, nice ball to go over. That makes it easy in and out of the pocket. Plenty of clearance down there, I love that. Hidden hardware, screws inside, I love that. Nice thin lock bar. The relief on the lock bar is done on the inside, so it's hidden from the outside, so it's not a pocket shredder. Really cool. Again, that zirconium pivot is just stunning, stunning. Another zirconium thumb stud. And again, there's no billboarding whatsoever on this blade. So this is a clean, clean design. You know when someone's a custom maker and they do something, they don't have to have their name everywhere. That's kind of cool. Nice cutout. I thought as thick as this is, if it hadn't been milled here, I thought this would be very difficult to open, but it is just Very easy, effortless, even with big, giant, meaty fingers, super easy to get into. That says a lot. That's really nice. Really, really nice. Beautiful touch. So, yeah. Let's get a full shot here for our thumbnail as we do our unboxing here. This is a very impressive little knife here. I gotta tell you, well, not a little knife. It's definitely not a miniature knife, but it's definitely a very impressive knife. I think it's pretty cool. I like this thing a lot. So very cool. Let's look at the back. Get a nice view of that. That beautiful hollow grind. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Again, this is, let me just go back to my cheat sheet. This is the Tasca Tools MACK IS Daddy version 2. M390, titanium clip and everything, but zirconium thumb studs and pivot with collars, all zirconium. That's a nice touch. I like zirconium. I have it on a really fancy knife of mine as well. So definitely recommend that. All right, guys. First impression, really good. We'll do a full review on this guy. These are premium knives. I don't do hard test destruction. No, none of that. I'm being loaned this knife. It's going to be taken very well care of. It most likely will be here at my desk in the case, being carefully handled. This knife will not. It just will be enjoyed and experienced. That's it. And that's the way I want to treat someone who allows me to check out one of their premium knives from the collection, or 3. So I'm very appreciative, Mr. Eddy, for allowing me to check out this knife. This is very, very, very cool. Extremely beautiful. Yeah, very nice, very nice. All right, if you guys have any questions for me about this knife or the review coming up, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this knife. If you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting that like button down below? And if you've already hit that like button, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. Subscribing and liking the channel really helps me out. It allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you to everyone out there who watches the videos, who enjoys the content, is part of live streams, just part of the community. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. I appreciate you guys. If you haven't already, maybe hit that notification button as well so you can be notified of future content like this and other videos. And a big shout out to my channel members. Appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. You do 2 exclusive special things for me. 1, you encourage me. I don't do this full time. I do this part time, so I appreciate that. 2, because of your generous support and your memberships, you allow me to do things sooner than I thought I could. For instance, to check out knives like this, cover the shipping. It gets expensive. I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for the generosity of folks like you guys. So thank you. Thank you for that. And I want to do 2 exclusive things for you guys as members to say thank you. 1, I do a once a month members exclusive giveaway. It's a premium knife. Not premium. It's better than a budget knife. Okay, it's between $100 and $300. Try to do something really nice for you guys. Something that you would enjoy receiving or giving as a gift. 2, I also do a channel sticker and a thank you note to all my new channel members out there. That's what I want to do, just to say thank you. The only thing I ask about the channel stickers is that you're currently a member and that you have not asked or received a channel sticker yet from me, okay? So if you've already asked or received a channel sticker, yeah, you already got it, right? But if you haven't, email me with your name and address. I'd love to mail you the channel sticker and a thank you note. And it does apply to anybody who's been a channel member all along or was a channel member, became a member again. As long as you're currently a member, you never asked for a sticker, never got a sticker, email me. I'd love to mail you a channel sticker and a thank you note as well. So y'all wondering, hey, how can I become a channel member? I'd love to just support the channel. Love to do. If you want to do that, please do it because you want to. Don't ever feel obligated. And I'm incredibly humbled and honored if you do, but I don't ever want you to feel obligated, right? But if you do, thank you. There's a link down below in the description. I have 3 different tiers. Would love to have you. Would be honored to have you, right? So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you haven't already, check me out on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on Instagram at robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week.